Hey y'all, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. So your girl here is losing the curl battle and you know that means I'm outside making. Because inside we have air conditioning. As I told you guys, we have that crazy strong unit that I'm sure you can hear in the background. But see all these curls coming out? That means I have been outside making. And that means whatever I'm doing is super messy and probably has lots of toxic chemicals involved. Also true. But I think that's very fitting for Halloween. So I'm not going to win the hair battle because clearly my hair just is going to curl all day and get weirder and weirder, but I'm okay with that. I've got up early. I was hard at work on several projects, one for Heather Manning, finishing up a bunch of stuff for Crafty Michelle. Today is one of those days where I'm doing all the fine touches. So it's things like, does this need a gemmy? Does this need a little glitter? Is this looking a little flat? How do we add a little razzle dazzle to it? Does it maybe you need a flat back somewhere? Did you miss an opportunity to make it more layered? So it's all the small details that I'm looking at. So basically what I'm doing is I'm laying out a bunch of projects on the sofa, on the bed, and looking at them very judiciously and trying to decide what if anything is missing. Maybe nothing's missing on some of them, but on some of them, on one project in particular, I know I need to add a little glitter and a little gemmy, and so I'm going to do it all at once because, as I told you guys, something I've learned about myself is that I do much better if I'm doing layering. I do better if I layer all at once because after the first 2 or 3, I get more proficient at it. It's like my brain and my hands start to understand what I'm doing. So last night, I had a little extra time that I didn't anticipate having, and I thought, oh, I'll do a little crafting. And what I should have done was a project that was maybe preparing a piece for today. But I thought, oh, I can finish a small project. But here's the thing, my brain and my hands have gotten used to making where I do all my laying down of my paper at once. I do all my staining at once. I do all my sequence mixing at once. So when I tried to go back to the old way of working, project by project, my brain just wasn't having it, folks. It just wasn't having it. And after being frustrated for about an hour, I was like, oh, I get what the problem is. I stopped, I put that aside, and I just prepped for today. And then that prep went really fast. So clearly, I work better when I'm doing a bunch of things that are similar. Like I group them. So if I sewed, I would do all my sewing at once, right? I do all my sequence mixing at once. I do all my gluing at once. It just makes more sense to my brain. But that means being really organized and knowing what each piece is for every project. And sometimes that's challenging, but lately I've been getting it done. I am so excited for this week's Halloween collab. I have loved each and every week of Spooktacular Halloween. And I haven't just loved making the projects, I've loved watching everybody else's project. Clearly it was card week. If you have not watched the videos and you love making cards, you want to check out this week's Halloween collab. Because so many people made like innovative cards, like shutter cards and like really beautiful box cards, railroad cards, just amazing cards that were way more innovative and super conducive for Halloween. Super conducive for Halloween. So it was unofficial card week on Spooktacular Halloween. And I think that's really helpful because if you want to make a more innovative 3D kind of card, this is the week to be watching the collab, that's for sure. So I cannot wait to see what kind of week it is this week. I have a surprise, as I told you guys. My husband told me yesterday he has a surprise for me. This morning he told me I have to pack his suitcase, so that means that we're going somewhere. And he told me I have to pack both warm clothes like dresses, but also some sweaters for evening. So wherever we're going, it's not somewhere in the country because there is nowhere here that you need a sweater in the evening. That means he's taking me on a little trip and we are leaving Friday. So I will let you guys know where I end up when I end up there. It's a nice surprise and it will make my last week here, a bit here much easier to go on a little mini trip. And I'm super excited because my husband plans great trips when he plans them. And he doesn't do this that often. So I am super excited for our mystery adventure. I am going to upload my video early because of this. We're going to be traveling Friday, and since I don't know where we're going, I don't know if we're going to have internet. Although my husband knows I'm part of the collab, so I don't think he would book us in somewhere that didn't have internet. But still, considering that we're supposed to have internet here regularly and it constantly goes up and down, I think just as a safety precaution, I'm going to send Crafty Michelle my video early. And that, folks, is my day. I hope whatever you do today, I know Mondays are tough for some people. I hope that it gives you joy. I hope it makes you super, super duper happy. If you are doing Halloween projects, don't forget to check out Crafting with Liller's amazing Pasteloween series. And also, Alisha Lovelettergeneration uploaded her swap, and it's magnificent. I've put a link to that down below. She used Hey Pumpkin and some other pieces, and they're amazing. And her pieces are amazing. And her sequins box, as always, is a stunner. As always. But we have loads of great Halloween projects going on all over YouTube. So I suggest that you enter in Halloween, and you'll see what comes up. So many great ideas, so many. I will put Alicia's channel down below so you have an easy link through. And I will be back on later today, folks. I better get back to making. I got a lot of stuff to do today. I got a long list. All right. Have a great day, folks. And again, thank you so much for spending some time with me this morning. See y'all later. Bye for now.